YouTube, what is up? So we're gonna end and start the new year off right. Well, it's not even Christmas yet, so let's just be honest. Early Christmas present for me. Got it for myself. Uh, Picked this up at a local shop here in Las Vegas. This is gonna be the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Demogoblin Build-A-Figure wave. I know a lot of people aren't happy about the Build-A-Figure, but it is what it is. And I know you guys get tired of hearing that as well. But I think a lot of people are going to be surprised about this Build-A-Figure. I have not had it in hand. I just, looked at the pieces while they're in package, and it looks like it's going to be dope. And I'm pretty excited about it. Uh, I want to say more than anything, I was happy to see the Superior Octopus, of course, the Vulture, Shang-Chi. White Rabbit did nothing for me, although she looks pretty dope. I think that may not be a lot of people's cup of tea, but it is what it is. I said it again, sorry. But, you never know. They might be a huge White Rabbit fan out there and they just got their due. So, you know, moving on to the Spider-Man Gamerverse figures. Man, I didn't care for these at all. But the more I look at them, and here we have them side by side. I mean, if you just look at them, like, they're cool. And then, you're like, wait a minute. Now we got like three of these guys. You know what I mean? And then it starts giving it more of a nostalgic feel, as if, like, wait a minute, we're on the verge of either working towards something or completing something. And there's a few armors in this game, and I'm not 100% like, oh, I know every single armor in this game. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even familiar with uh, which one was it? I think I had an idea of the spider armor, this MK3 one, but I didn't. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Now I know the kids were. My son was playing the game, and he was like, "Yeah, these are the this that armor and whatever," but I never really played it. I just watched them play. So I think this is gonna be dope, man. I think if we keep getting more and more of these Gamerverse figures, I think it's a good idea. Of course, we may end up needing like a Negative Man or something, or what is it, Mr. Negative? I think it is. Not Negative Man, Mr. Negative. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna crack all these things open. We're gonna put this Build-A-Figure together. I can't say at this moment this is gonna be the first YouTube video on this set. I think people have been doing individual figures, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna knock this whole set out, and then I'm gonna answer by request some of your guys' questions. So if you guys want to see swaps, if you guys want to see, uh, actually, if you guys want any questions answered on any of this stuff, we're gonna go ahead and answer those questions. We may end up posting individual videos of each figure, breaking them down, but I'm not sure at the moment. So we're just gonna play it by ear. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to find my X-Acto knife. I don't know exactly where I put that thing. All right. So this actually, man, I was gonna go off camera and crack these open, but nah, let's do it like this. So here we got the Spider Armor Mk3. Peter Parker upgrades his spider suit, advanced technology known as Spider Armor Mk3. Again, I don't know if we're gonna be able to find these, so I don't know how that UPC is gonna work out for you. But let's get that to focus. There we go. In package. I paid $23.99 for it. It's pretty dope image on the side. Same on both sides. There's that product shot in the back, along with the read up I just read off to you. There's the run in the wave. Build-A-Figure here. And again, like I was saying, Man, I don't be surprised about this Build-A-Figure. I think it's gonna surprise quite a few people. Dyson, you want to do me a favor? You want to crack? No, don't open that one. Open that other one, just on the side. That way I don't have to keep everybody waiting. So, again, does this have the insert? Let's see. How did they do this? Yeah, so they went back and they didn't do that separate clear covering on the front where it comes out. I don't know if you guys remember that. So they kind of went backwards on this. Not that it's a bad thing, but they, yeah, went a little backwards on this. And I don't know, maybe that was just for the product. So here we got, how am I gonna do this? The Mk3 Spider-Man. And his hands look a little big. But it looks good. Double jointed knees. Of course. Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of those that it's gonna grow on people later. But then again, I think each of the Spider-Man are, got a little backpack piece here. Each of the Spider-Man are 2 per case. Yeah, this is actually pretty dope, man. This is actually not bad at all. Yeah, I'm digging this. Even though, like I said, I don't really have much to relate to when it comes to this figure. But man, let me make sure. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out off camera on you guys. But I want to make sure you guys get a good look at this guy. And I may have seen one review posted on this figure, but I'm not sure. I don't know who's done what yet. This is, like I said, really early. And the strange thing, I see a lot of people finding the Fantastic Four wave, and I have yet to see anything other than the thing from that set. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so the only one that I seen was the thing from that set. So yeah, I didn't pick it up. I was just like, whatever. I want to get the whole set at one time. But man, this is pretty impressive, man. And you know, it's not for everybody, but you know, I think it's cool. And I think eventually if we're gonna want to do like some kind of Spider-Man Hall of Armor similar to what people have been doing with Iron Man, I think this is gonna be one that you eventually may need. In package, it's kind of weird. We have Demogoblin Leg. What is this? Looks like right leg. Yeah, this is the right leg. Nothing special, but once we get this guy together, I think, does there have cut right here? Yeah. Pretty cool, double jointed. And we got that boot cut up at the top, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And he did come with this little Spider-Man effect, which is like really weird because it feels flimsy. But you know, these little things would tend to go a long way. Sorry for rocking that. But like that's what I'm saying. Like even if it's something just as simple as this with the figure, I mean, it's nothing big, but it's something new. And you know, it's cool. Look at that. Oh wow. Like he just got, yeah, whipped in the face. Anyway. But yeah. I mean, like it's something really silly and I think it's cool at the same time. Let me see that other package for the other Spider-Man. That one, yeah. So, yeah, we don't need that piece. So, all right. So here we got the Velocity suit. And this goes, Peter Parker enhances his spider suit with speed boosting technology to become Velocity Suit Spider-Man. Okay, pretty simple. Nice little pick on the side. UPC again, man, I'm not sure if this is going to help at the moment. And, you know, I do this for you guys and hopefully it does, you know. But yeah, Gamerverse, Spider-Man, Demogoblin. We've seen all this. So from here on out, I'm not going to be showing the package over and over. I will show you the UPC and do a read off of it, of the figure. But other than that, yeah, there's really no need to keep showing you guys the package over and over. So then we have with the Velocity suit, we have the left leg. And same thing. Nothing different or special about this other than it's the opposite leg. Pretty easy, right? And he came with this webbing here, which is kind of cool, and I kind of dig it, and I can see us like actually getting a lot of this stuff in the future. So you know, if you, I mean, we're gonna be getting reuses of this at some point. You can count on that. That's actually kind of cool. But then you add this piece to it, and it's like, yeah. There you go. It'll be all webbed up. Yeah. So that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I dig the accessories so far. I know everybody's probably going to complain about them. But, you know, we get what we get. And if you don't like it, you can get out the game or don't buy it. You know what I mean? And I think, again, with these figures, these Spider-Mans are pretty much going to be the peg warmers since there are 2 per case. Ultimately, honest to God truth, don't quote me on this, I think these are going to be the better figures of this set. And I'll tell you why. Spider-Man is so popular, and once we man, this looks nice on camera. Once we start getting closer and closer to completing this set, if that's what Hasbro's going to end up doing for us, people are going to have to go back and re-get these. Because I think a lot of kids that play video games are going to end up picking these up. So I suggest, you know, pick one up, put it to the side, forget about it, and you might be happy about that decision later. Yeah, this Velocity suit actually looks really cool. I kind of dig it. Even though, you know, I don't really know much about this particular suit. You know, if it wasn't around in the 90s, 80s, I don't really know about it. So, but I dig it. It's a really good looking figure. It kind of feels like an Iron Man suited Spider-Man type of thing. And maybe that's exactly what it is. I don't know, but that's a good look. So next up, I really want to do Superior Octopus, but you know what? Let's knock out the Vulture. You want to hand me that? You can go ahead and crack that open. But yeah, man, this is gonna be one of those waves where you may want to skip or, you know, not care too much about. You know, like I know a lot of people did that with the Space Venom series, and then next thing you know, the Miles Morales figure takes off, and the young Peter Parker, what would that be, Ultimate Spider-Man, takes off, and then now, you know, that series along with the, who else was in there? Electro, you know, those figures are hard to come across now, and they're worth a pretty penny. So, you know, those things were actually selling for like $5 a piece on Walmart at one point. But here we go. Marvel's Vulture. Spider-Man logo at the top. This one box is a little different. Got the old menacing Vulture. And one thing that I noticed, like in box, is that face. That's pretty cool. Adrian Toomes uses specialized flying suit to soar through the sky as the Vulture. Pretty cool, pretty dope. Let's get this UPC, and this is gonna complete our Sinister Six. And I actually have all my Sinister Six figures lined up to the side right now, getting ready. Like, I thought this would be like a younger face, but it's just a hooded version of this with a different facial expression, which is, I don't know, weird. But you wanna, this comes in the back of the insert. You wanna take that out? Here we have the Demogoblin head, and this is, man, this is just fire. Do you see those headstands anywhere?
Oh yeah.
Did I put them back here? Back? I don't know what I did with them, but anyway, check this out. Here, thank you. Oh, that one's too. Never mind.
Want that one?
No, it's fine. Actually, yeah, please. That's cool. Thank you. There we go. Sorry about that. Check that out, man. The paint, the detail on this thing is just crazy. It's really good. Yeah, I dig this guy. And you know what makes me not mad at this Build-A-Figure, and I'm being honest, is who doesn't love like the 90s comics? You know what I mean? And when we had the hold on one second. Take that one out. All right, here he is, the Vulture out of package. Try to get all this on camera and not really geek out on you guys. Man, look at that. That head sculpt is just amazing. Did we get, yeah, we did get the butterflies on this guy. Really skinny figure, but it works for the Vulture. Big time. Excuse me. Yeah, this is where you're gonna port in the wings right here on this back of the shoulder and here. Oh wow, I didn't notice that one yet. So let's see if we can get that done without see, this should port in. I want to say it goes like this. I could be wrong. And then this should port in here. Look at that. Is that the right side? I actually should be pausing these videos and not making you guys wait through all this, but you want to take care of that for me? Go ahead and just throw both sides in. So then here we got that second head, and this is what I was saying. Like, I wish this was like a more younger version of him, although he does, I guess he doesn't look that old on camera. I gotta look at it. To the naked eye, he looks like really old. It looks like just a hooded version of the other head with a different facial expression. This is pretty dope. Now, if it was like a younger look, I would definitely buy another Vulture and then use this head. But since they both kind of look older, I don't think that there's really a purpose of me purchasing two, other than, you know, being selfish and greedy or whatnot. But here we have the Vulture pretty much put together. Hopefully my son did that right. But damn, this is weird, man. Like, this one looks fine on this side. This side, I don't know what you did over here, kid. Hold on. I think it's fine, but it's just the way it looks. Man, I don't know. But cause like if you open this wing right here, look, it looks good. But if you do this one, it's kind of weird. See how it sticks backwards? Like, this thing is supposed to be like that. Maybe mine is just weird. I don't know. But that looks a little better. Yeah, it's fine. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't say this is going to win figure of the year, but it might be a top 10 figure. Still a little early. But that Doom, man, from the Fantastic Four, I can't wait to get my hands on that guy. Check this out. Come on, get back in focus, sir. Trying to bring it in a little closer. I think we could have like way too much going on in the background. But there we go. This is actually pretty cool. Maybe some fisted hands would have been cool, but I think we can come up with something to give him, some fisted hands. And yeah, good look, man. Let's try that other head. And again, like I said, I'm not going to be doing too many head swaps or anything. Yeah, that's a good look. Look at that. I prefer the other look a lot better, but that's just me. All right, let's go ahead and pause this for a second before we get interrupted, because I know it's bound to happen. Wow, so we're already 21 minutes in. I guess I'm talking too damn much. Okay, so here we got the Superior Octopus. This is going to be the newer version of this Superior Octopus, which we got in the Green Goblin, or I should say Ultimate Green Goblin wave. But yeah, this was this came out when? Not quite sure anymore. But anyway, it should have a date on here somewhere. Anyway, 2013. So this has been out for a while. This is actually a really good figure, but this is more of what he looks like now. So this Superior Octopus, man, welcomed edition. This is probably the one that I was most hype about. Like, it's just pretty dope. And you know, we had some customizers out there, not gonna say no names, not name drop, they know who they are. This guy just does Spiderman customs, and he did a version of this thing, man, and I was so damn jealous of it. Pounds, you know who you are. I don't gotta really talk about that, but that's what's up. Anyway, Otto Octavius suits up in a high-tech spider suit to protect the city as the Superior Octopus. So this is Doc Ock as a good guy. I'm trying to remember if he was still inside like this microchip. He like downloaded his consciousness. Wow, that's into Peter Parker, which was this version. Like, it'll tell you right here. If we look at this and get that back into focus, sorry. Doc Ock prolongs his life by implanting his mind in the body of Peter Parker using Parker's powers. Will Doc Ock erase Parker's legacy and become the Superior Spider-Man? So whose body this is, I'm not sure, because if I remember correctly, Peter Parker got everything back. I don't think this is Peter Parker anymore. And I'm not quite sure right off the top of my head who it is. I just drawing a blank right now. And if it comes to me, I'll let you guys know. That happens from time to time. But anyway, yeah, UPC. There we go. All right. We're going to crack this guy open. So let's go ahead and pause. All right. So here we have Superior Octopus auto package. I didn't open the other one. I just figured there's no need to open that one at the moment. I probably should have. I probably could have. But I can't even get this thing to damn focus right now. Hold on. All right. There we go. And back in focus. So very plain figure, I got to say. But it's dope. Like, there's nothing really crazy going on, but the way the paint is put together and the way it pulls the figure together is just, I mean, really dope. Like, I mean, I don't know what else to say. like all these pieces on here, other than the tentacles and this back piece, head sculpt is all different, but everything else we've pretty much seen. Actually, these separate gauntlet pieces, that's new. These fists, they're new. So a few new things, but overall, the body, the base body is pretty much, you know, something we've seen before. And this just is really a dope figure. I think this one might take the cake from the wave. Although that Shang-Chi over there might have something to say about it. But when we get there, actually, man, let's go ahead and crack that open. There's nothing else to really talk about this guy other than, man, this is a dope figure. All right, let's keep pushing. All right, so jumping into Marvel's Master of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi. Here's his package. Read up. Let's see. What does it say here? Shang-Chi is a master of martial arts and a warrior for justice. This figure actually came filled to the brim with stuff like hands and nunchucks. I don't know, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8 pairs of hands and a couple of pairs of nunchucks. Nunchucks are kind of cool. On the end, we can see the dragon there. Dragon there. You know, fairly pliable. Not bendy. Another thing, that Superior Octopus, it's not bendy wire. So if you guys had that thought that it was bendy wire, it's not. This is a cool figure. Like I said, a lot of people have been calling him Liu Kang or whatever the hell. This guy supersedes Liu Kang, if you guys don't know that. But they are going to be making a movie about this guy. And that may make this a sought after figure at some point. It's really cool. I kind of dig it. Good ab crunch there. Some back. Really wish he could kick back a little more. I mean, if you really, you know, stand him up and try to kick back, it doesn't go back at all. But no splits really. I mean, there may be a way to work that, but not really. But I would like to see him a little bit more flexible than this. But you know, that's what we got. So, and that's what we're working with. Not a bad figure at all. Actually pretty dope. Like I said, plenty of interchangeable hands. We're not going to get into that. We will do a individual review on these. And again, you know, if you guys want to see some comparisons and stuff, please leave a comment what exactly you want to see. And I'll make sure I get to that. And give you a shout out in my video too for coming up with that, with suggestions. So here we have Jessica Rabbit, White Rabbit, Marvel's White Rabbit. Pretty obscure character, a brilliant woman with a twisted mind. Dr. Lorena Dotson is the danger queen of crime, the White Rabbit. Let's crack this cheek out open. Again, here is UPC, side artwork, top artwork, just as plain Spiderman logo. She comes with the Demogoblin's glider. Wow, pretty good looking. And this is like something I wish they would have done for the Carnage figure, the Red Goblin. Yeah. I mean, if they would have did something like this for the Red Goblin, man, forget about it. But, and this does have a stand. Let's see. It's not, it plugs in like so. And then you can stand him on top there, which is going to be pretty dope. Like, I wish we got like stands like this for the other goblins, like the Green Goblin, the Hobgoblin. That would have been actually kind of cool. But, you know, instead we got to connect them. And there he is, complete in the background. And I got to say, this is a dope figure. Have him running with Doppelganger here. And once we're complete with this video, I'll do individual videos on them and talk about the characters more, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. But that is a good look. I dig it. I can't really move my camera, so I'm gonna have to bring this to you guys. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet Build-A-Figure. Again, I know it's not something that you guys are used to as far as getting Build-A-Figures. We want something big and massive, but you know, I think this is okay. I think it's pretty good. Could it have been an individual figure? Absolutely, but maybe, I don't know what Hasbro's thinking, but I'm not mad at it at all, like not one bit. In fact, I give them a round of applause for it. So here we got the White Rabbit. I almost said White Queen. Speaking of White Queen, we're gonna see a lot of people using these pieces to make a White Queen. I can see the upper torso, Typhoid Mary's lower torso, these legs. Maybe switch something out here. But this is actually a good looking figure. And as obscure as she is and unknown as she is, this figure is well done and well put together. The only accessory she came with would have been this umbrella where it looks like it's firing. Is this removable? Yep. Or did I break it? Nope, it's removable. And that just plugs right back in. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and in this video here, and then we're gonna jump into individual figures. We're gonna be starting off with the Vulture first. And if you stuck along this far, we're gonna be doing the Vulture with the Sinister 6, Sinister 12, and all his other little crews that he's been a part of. Then we're gonna move in and talk about the Hobgoblin and Maximum Carnage, and where they have Hobgoblin versus Carnage and Doppelganger, and Doppelganger was kind of rolling with Carnage. And then, you know, if you guys don't know about that story, I've talked about that in the Doppelganger review video, so you guys can go back and watch that. I might brush up on it a little bit, but that's gonna do it for now. Please like, subscribe, and as always, take care.